We've been working hard here at the property the last several days. We have an orchard and we have been diligent to get this orchard pruned this month in February. The ice storm did set us back about a week later than we wanted to be, but we got it done. We bought the property in 2021, and one of the first things that I noticed and loved about this place was that it had an orchard. A couple of weeks ago, I attended a pruning workshop, and I truly learned a good bit of information. I plan to share some of the things that I learned, but for starters, the main thing that I took away is that I have not been pruning this orchard near enough. I'll be the first to admit we have not given the orchard the attention that it needs over the past several years. There were 2 or 3 years between the time we bought the property and started building. And then, of course, when we were building, we were not here to work in the orchard. We were here to check on the house site. So now that we are here full time and I have gained a good bit of knowledge on pruning and the orchard and what I can do to kind of help it, we felt like this is the perfect time to really prune it back good and hopefully get it in the best shape for this upcoming growing season. Our muscadine vines have done very well for us ever since we bought the property. That was actually one of the things that I noticed when we first came to look at it, and there was fruit on the vines, which makes me so happy. And then every year we have harvested muscadines from this vine. I have pruned this vine twice, I believe, since we purchased the property. And after the first year that I pruned it, we could really tell the fruit increased. And I did not even prune it a lot. Definitely not as much as I know now that I was supposed to be pruning it. But we were so excited about that harvest that year that we got most of the fruit. I mean, at least 3/4 of the fruit, probably. And so then the next year, we did not see a ton of fruit. We have always had a pear tree. We have some now, and then at our previous home, we had a pear tree, and I never knew that it needed to be taken care of after it was already established. But indeed, they do have to be cared for. So the pear trees here on the property were about 20 to 30 feet tall. And at the workshop I attended a couple of weeks back, I learned that they need to be about 8 to 10 feet. And that goes for all fruit trees, apples, pears, peaches, any kind of fruit tree, because you want to be able to harvest your fruit with your feet on the ground. We have several peach trees in the orchard, and last year was the first year that we have reaped a harvest from them. And honestly, the peach trees are not looking fabulous. Now that I've learned how to prune them correctly, I'm hopeful that the next harvest season will be better. You want to prune a pear tree so that it has an open center. That way it's able to get good airflow and sunlight. This is the second time that we have stood this apple tree up. It just keeps bearing fruit even when it's laying on the ground. So we are standing it up again, and we're going to stake it better, and we're going to hope for the best. We are finished pruning the orchard. We pruned it more than we ever have. I'm excited to see the progress and the new growing season. It can feel kind of overwhelming and nerve-wracking to do that much pruning. So I'm hopeful that what we did was helpful for the orchard and that we will be able to see the literal fruits from this pruning process pretty soon. And I know several guys that are pretty excited about the bonfires that we are going to have from all the limbs. We have 3 giant piles of limbs that we are going to have to burn. And they're going to get bigger because we still have some limbs that we need to pick up. We are definitely learning as we go on the property, especially in this orchard. But if you have any questions or comments, or even tips, then definitely let us know. And I hope maybe you took something good away from this video. Thank y'all for stopping by here at the property at Providence.